So going back to the Northwestern time, so as part of the garage, so the executive director, Melissa, at that time, so they had all arranged for us to go out to San Francisco for a trip.
Yep.
And this was like senior year of college. And so once we're out there, they arranged a bunch of like
Yeah.
tours, like a bunch of coffee chats.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
actually really cool. We got to meet Brian Chesky, who's founder of Airbnb, go to the office, we went to the Uber office. But yeah, they also had like this round of coffee chats, and Melissa paired me with K-Ball.
Yeah.
And so the first time I met him and, had a great conversation, I also let him know that I'm like job hunting at that time. And so he helped me with like intros, getting, my foot in like, okay, what might be like that first job out of college. And then once I moved out to the Bay Area, still stayed in touch.
Yep.
And so, and the funny thing here is like, I as I mentioned, Colin and I are going through so many different ideas. Every few months, we would call up K-Ball and ask him to grab coffee and just like run whatever idea that we were working on by him. And so, we'd gone through like a few iterations of these like coffees with him. And I think the big thing about that is like you can get a sense of how people think. Like how are they validating ideas?
Yes.
How are they invalidating them?
Yeah.
Like are they talking to potential customers? All of that. And you build a lot of trust. And so, I mean, I do think it is really important that founders go full time if they're going to like really do this, raise money. Like you have to take the bet on yourself first. Like I strongly believe that. So when that was the case, it showed that like, hey, we're serious about this, right? And so so we went back to Cable. I think he knew he was going to write a check, but he definitely, pulled us through the ringer a little bit with the questions because, preparing us for what you're going to face in fundraising. And so went through some back and forth, some questions, but ultimately was one of the first checks in and also helped to put the round together too. Amazing. And so really strong intros to other folks that we ended up working with in the earliest stage of the company.